I'm gonna go start my laundry. I'll be back, boys. Not sure if anyone is watching or not, but if you are, welcome. I'm just giving them some dill. I'll make my supper after, because I still don't know what I want. And I'm gonna sit on my cozy couch. There we go. Make sure no spiders are around me. Nothing that I can see. We're good. I'm just gonna let some people know that I'm live in case they want to watch. And Jessica. I'm live with the boys. I think that's all the usual. Oh, is there anyone else? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. There we go. So now I closed out of that window. Why? Oh, why did I close out of that window? I don't know. Okay, there we go. I figured all the girls had a floor 10 live. So now it's time for the boys to get a turn. So I figured the 2 green hidey huts are perfect because they're plastic, so I can sanitize them with vinegar and water. Same thing with the white stool. And then I have the 2 fleece tunnels that they can use, which are easily washable as well. And I keep forgetting, I do have another tunnel, but it's a really big tunnel. It's the one that came with the piggy box, like a year and a bit ago, or 2 years ago. But I have it like folded up in storage, and I just haven't really used it since. Hey Jess! Welcome to the Boys Floor Time Live. Nothing super extravagant, but I figured they deserve some attention too. I'm just having a snack at the same time. I'm having some cheese and crackers. Mateo, you can't eat that. That's not food. He's trying to chew on the stool. Don't worry, Bruno. There's more dill where that came from. So how's your day going? My God, Bruno, your balls are like the size of Montreal. They're so big. I think Mateo's having fun exploring. I messaged Michelle and Brooke and Mickey and Stacy to let them know that I was live, but They might be busy. I know Michelle's watching a movie, so she might not get the message. And I'm not sure what Mickey's doing. But I figured I was doing this regardless, so why not set it up as a live and people can watch it later if they have to. Or want to. Oh my god, Mateo. Did you really have to do that? I think this material of the orange mat that I'm using, I think the material of it might be a little bit too slippery for Bruno to really get a good grasp on walking. And Bruno seems to love hiding in tunnels like that. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, you can see them. Hello, hello. Welcome, Margaret. I hope you are having a fine evening. What else can I give you boys to munch on? Pardon me, I gotta get through. Give them some carrot. There we go. Now you can have some carrot. Oh, come on. There's plenty of carrot to go around, boys. No need to fight. I'm just cutting myself a quick snack. I'm hungry. There. Got my snack. And they can have the scraps. Ooh, lots of fun. They enjoy floor time for sure. What kind of hay is that? Looks yummy. Um, it's a mix of Timothy and orchard grass. I get it from my local farmer. I do want to try oat hay as like just an enrichment thing, but I can't seem to find any in stores. So I might have to order it online. Oh, gross. I almost ate the orange peel. It took me a while to find the right farm supplier for my hay, but now that I've found one that I know the guinea pigs love the hay, I stick with them every time. Oh yeah, the farmer that I use, they I think there might be a little bit of clover hay mixed in with it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know for sure it's Timothy and orchard grass, not grass. I've seen some farmers do a mix of alfalfa and clover, which that I don't like because that's way too high in calcium. It Chewy doesn't deliver to Canada, so I wouldn't be able to get anything through them. Well, actually, that's not fully true. Chewy did open up a Canadian site, but it's only cat and dog supplies at the moment. They haven't really started with small pet supplies. Nothing like a fresh orange. So good. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like the first time I found out that Chewy was coming to Canada, I got so excited. I made sure to save the pamphlet. Normally, when I get pamphlets like that in the mail, I just kind of toss them in recycling. But I made sure to keep it. And the first day they opened, I went to their website and everything, and I was gonna order. And then I find out it's only cat and dog stuff, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like that sucks." And it's not like I have my cat anymore that I can even spoil my cat because I rehomed my cat to my friend, which I still get to see him. I mean, I could still spoil him, but it's not the same. So I'm hoping that the Chewy in Canada, eventually brings in small animal supplies because that would be nice. Excuse me. Because yeah, so many people they talk about, oh well, why don't you try Chewy or why don't you try Small Pet Select and why don't you try this place and that place, and I'm like, I can't. I'm in Canada. They don't deliver. If I used a step like that, my girl Brooke would chew. Oh, like a step stool? Oh yeah, Mateo was chewing on it before. I usually don't use them that often. The stool, I will sometimes bring out in summertime, only so that they have hides that have like maximum airflow. But other than that, it typically sits in my storage. So pretty much like it only gets used maybe 3.5 to 4 months of the entire year. So I'm constantly, cleaning it down once a month to get rid of any dust and whatever that's on it. But I am actually thinking of getting more stools like that if I can find them. I think they make great hides or tunnels for guinea pig cages. You use free cardboard boxes and brown paper bags. I mean, yeah, that works too for sure. See, whenever I get boxes from like any shipping boxes or whatever, I'm still kind of skeptical on using them sometimes, just because you don't know if they've put any chemicals on it or not, kind of thing. I think I'm still kind of paranoid from like back in the COVID time frame. But yeah, definitely boxes and paper bags, make great hideouts and tunnels and stuff too. Um, I know pop cases, like, or soda cases, I call it pop, but the ones that come in like a case of 12 or whatever, those make great tunnels as well. Just gotta be cautious with those because it's like a waxy cardboard, so it's really not great if they ingest it. You had big thunderstorms here. Lucky no hail or tornado. Sun came out and Cookie Girls started popcorns and zoomies. That's good. They were calling for thunderstorms and possible tornado warnings here, but it ended up being a really good day. It rained a little bit here, but not much. And of course, the one day I decided not to go back to the old neighborhood to look for the cat is the day that it was not raining hardcore. So, I probably could have spotted him. I don't know. I have friends in that neighborhood though that's keeping an eye out for the cat for me. In case you're wondering if you haven't kept up with my community post or my short, there's a cat in my old neighborhood that had been abandoned since before winter. My friend has been making sure it gets fed and stuff like that whenever she sees them, but the cat got injured somehow. I don't know if it was a dog that attacked it or if it got hit by a car or something, but the back legs are just in a horrible condition. My God, Mateo, your balls are so cute. Yes, I called my guinea pig's balls cute. I'm really messed up in the head. But but yeah, I've got friends that are like keeping an eye out for the cat for me because we have a rescue lined up to take the cat, and the cat would have had a vet appointment today, but we weren't able to secure it in time. So we're gonna keep trying. I messaged the rescue for advice on how to capture a stray feral cat because like this cat is terrified as heck. Bruno thinks that nobody could see him just because his head is under the hay pile. Mateo, pink does not look that bad on you. I know you're a boy, but pink actually looks kind of cute on you. Alright, you two rumbles. Oh, that was a popcorn. Mateo just popcorn. Aw, sweet baby. Back to trying to eat the stool. Don't even think about trying to jump over. You can't eat that. Stop it. Mateo. I see you. I can see you, mister. Right? He just kind of looks like so innocent, like, I'm not doing anything, Mama. I didn't do anything, Mama. You know, you got hay, you got carrots, you still have some dill in there. What more do you need? Mom, I want plastic. It's delicious. Nope, Michelle message, still watching movie. I figured I was just letting you know. That's all. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to have for supper. A part of me wants Mr. Noodles because it's very easy to make and very quick. But then another part of me is like, no, you don't want Mr. Noodles because it's too warm to be eating hot foods like that. But then a part of me is saying, make a quesadilla. But then that means standing up over the stove. And I'm not sure if I want to do that either. But then another part of me says, have some Doritos with melted cheese, make it a little nacho plate. But then another part of me says, no, don't do that because the cheese is too greasy. So I really don't know what I'm going to have for supper. But I better figure it out soon because it is almost 10 o'clock for me. And I don't want to eat anything too heavy too late. Oh, my washer's on the spin cycle. I can hear it spinning. Mostly because my living room couch is pretty much right over the area where the washer and dryer are. It's funny, every time I talk to my mother on the phone, she was like, well, so your house is so quiet. And I'm like, how much noise do you want them to make? Like, I mean, I know the guinea pigs can get loud when they really want to, but like, they don't have to be noisy all the time. And I think it's just because she's so used to having like a dog around and, you know, dogs bark and stuff like that. I'm like, guinea pigs don't bark. They're weak when they're hungry or want attention or want something, but it's not all the time. Bruno's literally just chilling under the stool. Yeah. Yeah, more like cats, I'd say. Even then, when I had my cat, he was mostly quiet. I swear he was more of a dog trapped in a cat's body, though. Like, he used to follow me everywhere. He'd follow me to the bathroom. He followed me to Tim Hortons one day. Like he followed me everywhere, and he was pretty vocal when he wanted something, but once his needs were met, he was pretty quiet. Hi, Ron. Has your little one gotten bigger yet? I love how Bruno just slowly goes out and tries to go through the hay. Nope, your piggy hasn't gotten bigger yet. That's a shame. Maybe one day. Oh, now Mateo's having a turn under the stool. I spoke too soon. He's very adventurous, though. That's fine. Be as adventurous as you like, boys. You have all that space to go popcorning around. He's still a little potato. So he's like a tater tot. Ooh, tater tots sound so good right about now, but I don't have any tater tots. Tater tot poutine. That would be interesting. See, I'm not a big poutine fan. But I kind of do like poutine. I like the Italian style poutine. You know, with like your tomato sauce mixed with ground beef and some spices and stuff. That I like. I love Italian style poutine. I'm not a gravy fan. I haven't had an Italian poutine in so long. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna plan it out that for my birthday next month that I get myself an Italian style poutine. That will be my goal. Oh, of course you have to have mozzarella. No, not just mozzarella. You know what's better? Cheese curd. St. Albert's cheese curds. Oh, they are so good. Ryan says, my piggos were chasing each other and having fun today. That is awesome. I am so glad. My piggies were just chilling most of the day. They did have some dandelion salad earlier. I picked fresh dandelions for them. But I picked a lot of them, and I didn't want to give them too much in one day, so I put the balance of it in a container and in the fridge so they can have some tomorrow as well. Although they're going to be disappointed with me tomorrow because they don't have any lettuce for tomorrow. Tomorrow they have bell peppers I have some carrots left and some apple. And I think a little bit of the dough up, but not enough for all 14. I don't know. I think tomorrow, if it's not raining tomorrow, I might take a trip to Walmart and pick up a big bulk package of lettuce where it comes with like 8 heads of romaine. They have cheese curds at Dairy Queen here at Culver's. Our Dairy Queen does not sell cheese curds in Canada. They sell ice cream. They sell hamburgers. And hot dogs. I think. I can't remember if they still sell hot dogs or if they discontinued that. Can't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are different from here to US. My neighbor was originally from out in the US. And she was, I don't know if they still do or not, but she was telling me that you can get, what is it called now? What was it called? You can get money orders at a gas station? I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you are from the US, so maybe you can confirm that. Is it true you can get money orders at a gas station? You've never heard of that? Okay. Yeah, because out here you can only get money orders at like a post office or the bank. Yeah, and phone cards for Mexico down here. And I think cashier's checks are from the bank. I don't even know what a cashier's check is. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. The last time I heard that term was when my dad was alive. And that was that was like 3 years ago that he died. But I haven't heard him say that term even in so long. Like, what is a cashier's check compared to a normal check? Oh, okay, it's like a money order basically. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. That's cool. See, out here, I think we also have something called a certified check, which is only from the bank. Okay, so it's the same thing as a certified check then. Cause yeah, out here, I think for a certified check, I think you gotta pay like a fee or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what I was talking to the neighbor about, but yeah, that part of the conversation came up and I thought it was interesting. I just took my hair out of a ponytail. Okay. Usually, unless your bank does it for free as account holder. Yeah, see that just gets too complicated for me at this point. It's been so long since I've been to the US, like I don't remember half of it. Yeah, Bruno thinks that the world can't see him just because he's under a small, tiny pile of hay. And it's funny because when I look at him from the angle where I'm sitting, I could only see him at the other phone. Then all of a sudden, like I could see half of him, like exposed. It's funny. Ron says my piggies have a message. They said week week. Well, you know what we all say week week week. Young people do not know how to write out a check since PayPal. I mean, I don't understand what's so hard about writing out a check. You've got the name of who it's supposed to be for. You write your amount that you're, paying or giving. Then you have a little line, a dollar sign. You write out the amount in words. Then you have another line. Then you put 00 if it's 0 cents kind of thing, and then you sign it to endorse it. It's not hard. I don't think. But I agree. Since PayPal, it's a lot more. I'm not gonna say complicated, but in a sense, it would be a lot more complicated because with PayPal, you can have the funds in your account almost instantly if you pay that little bit of extra processing fee. And then there's people like my mother who don't know how to use the computer, let alone internet banking or anything like that. And even if I wanted to teach her, for the life of me, I wouldn't be able to because she lives an hour away and I haven't seen her in over a year, almost 2 years. I have to find someone to drive me down there this summer, though. I have to give her a haircut. It's been so long. And she doesn't take care of herself properly. Her hair is going to be so matted and gross. Oh, it's going to be a work. See, I honestly don't know anything about crypto. I'm kind of skeptical about things like that. PayPal is really the only cash app that I use. I know a lot of people talk about Venmo, but that's only available in the US. Oh, the rumbles. Mateo, you have another green hut at the other side. You don't need to kick him out of his. Oh, it's funny, like these two practically cuddle in their cage. Like if one's in the hide, the other will be like right outside of the hide. I see you, Mateo. Peekaboo Bruno. Or should I say weekaboo? Oh, go get that hay. You go get that hay. We're usually facing different ways at the grid for your girls. Oh yeah. Trying to find that perfect strand, eh, Bruno? Yeah, for a little while they went through a phase where the only hay they were going to eat was oxbow timothy hay. So for like a month and a half to 2 months straight, I had to buy them oxbow hay just for them, but then mix it with their farm hay just so that I can continue getting them to eat the farm hay. Guinea pigs are so weird. Like, they have such crazy phases sometimes. Ooh, it shows that we have 6 people watching. Yay! Oh, nope, down to 4. I might have scared 2 people away. Oh yeah, they were definitely high class pigs for a little while. What you smelling? See, usually around now, I would be sitting in front of the computer desk, and he would be standing up on his hind legs by the front of the cage, and he'd be like literally just looking out like, Mom, where's my treat? Mom, it's time for my treat. Mom, Mom. I am glad they're back together too. Like, I've noticed with them sometimes, like with the even with the fleece tunnels that I normally use in their cage, sometimes they will have their off days where they're more rumbly and they're like determining who's going to be boss kind of thing. Like, there's times where Bruno will try and chase Mateo to mount him, but then there's times where Mateo will mount Bruno. So whenever I notice those days, I've been getting in the habit of removing the fleece tunnels altogether. So all they have is the corner fleece forests, and then their their water, their hay, and whatever food sources. And usually once I do that, it takes them about a day to get back to normal like this, and then they're fine. It's like I wasn't sure if I should use the green Heidi's in this play area or floor time or whatever. But then I figured, you know what, if they tried to start fighting over it, it's easy to just get up and remove it. But I also made sure that nothing smells of girls. Like the two fleece tunnels that are in here, one of them looks really flat, like a mat, but it's a tunnel, or supposed to be a tunnel. I think I might get boning at some point and fix it up to make it stay and keep shape. But like even the fleece tunnels, they were freshly washed this morning, so they don't have any female scent. Bruno, why are you hiding? You silly boy. And friggin' Bruno gave me a good scare earlier. So I was watching Brooks live earlier this afternoon, and I was cuddling with Bruno at the same time, and then I went to go put him back in his cage. But for some reason this time, he decided to try and jump out of my hands. Now, it was only a couple of inches from the bottom of his cage, so it wasn't like super high in height or anything. But he ended up basically doing a somersault in his cage. And it freaked me the frick out. I was like, oh my god, Bruno, are you okay? Like, it was just so weird. And he's like never tried to jump out of my hands, not for like the last 3 years since I first got him. So it was very strange that he tried to do it this time. But it's possible he heard something that spooked him. They have better hearing than we do. And they have a better sense of smell. Roll him up in a towel. Yeah, I could have done that, but he generally is really good for, staying put on me. Like it wasn't like I said, it wasn't until I was going to put him back in his cage that he did that. It wasn't like while he was on my lap and then jumped off me from like a high distance or height. But definitely keeping my eye on him, and I'm definitely going to be more careful next time. Because even the tamest of tame guinea pigs can surprise you and do crazy things. I mean, yeah, it is possible. Maybe he needed to pee and he was in just that much of a rush. Stop eating the plastic. Aaron, do you want something you can munch on? I'll go get you your treat. I can get you your treat and then put my plate in the sink at the same time. Plus, you boys need to have your fun and get it out of your system, because soon enough we're gonna end it so that Mama can make her supper. Bruno, Mateo. Come on, boys. They're not gonna come get it. Third one for good luck. Silly boys. Picks are for kids. What happens if Mama does this? Peekaboo! Oh my gosh. How long have I been doing this? Okay, it's been going for about an hour. Okay, another 15 minutes and then I'll probably end the live and tidy up and then make my supper. Ron says, I thought my Abby was big, but he's still all fluff. I hate to tell you, Ron, but most Abyssinians are all fluff. Except for Bruno, he actually really is chunky. Sometimes I wonder if him and Tokyo are like competing for who's the heaviest pig. Bruno's like, I'm ready to go for a nap. I'm done. He's like splooted in that green hide. And this is pretty much what they do in their cage as well. One can be in the hide and the other will be right beside him. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just surprised they didn't go for the cookie treats. Normally they do. But it's probably because they're in their like play area. You're gonna get going to bed. You're super tired. Alrighty, have a good night. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, Mateo was grooming Bruno. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I still have that there. I started knitting a hat for Michelle, like well before winter, and I've only gotten the brim of it done, and I haven't picked it up since then. I really should continue doing that work sometime. The only problem is that like when it comes to knitting, I have to be in the mood for it. If I'm not in the mood to knit, then I can't do it. Don't worry, boys. Whatever leftover hay from this area is going to go into your cage, so you'll be able to rummage through your hay throughout the night. I'm going to find something out. Okay, good to know. Guinea pigs can eat orange peel. They probably just don't like it. Or they're just not hungry for it. It's okay though. It'll all work out. And now they're both like ready to hide and say goodnight kind of thing. Nope, maybe not. Mateo's like, haha, I tricked you, Mom. Did you trick Mama? Thought you were ready for bed? But then you're like, no, not going to bed, Mama. Sounds like Bruno's munching on something in there. Just can't make out what. Oh, what did Brooke send me? That moment I poked myself in the effing eye, LMAO, with my own finger. What? Brooke, are you saying you poked yourself in the eye? And keep in mind, I'm asking you while I'm on live stream, so whatever your answer is, I'm going to be reading it out loud. Yes. Brooke just poked herself in the eye. Oh dear. Well, I hope you didn't poke it too hard, and I hope you're okay. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing at someone else's expense. It's not nice of me. Hey. No. That's not food. That's a zip tie. You turd monkey. I thought I had all of those snipped off. She says, hey, I'm a dumbass. Everyone knows it. No loss. Or no loss. I don't know what to say to that. I do need to trim off that one piece of zip tie so that he doesn't try to eat it anymore. There again. Pardon my there. You need a turd monkey? And yes, I called my guinea pig a turd monkey. Why did I call him a turd monkey? Because he was trying to eat plastic. Again. And again. But I think we're gonna tidy up and get ready to put stuff away so I can go make supper because Mommy is starving. And I don't want to go to bed too late either. Huh? Not wet. Not wet. We can reuse those for the girl tomorrow. I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, I think we're gonna just stick to using this for playtime. I don't really want you guys eating plastic. Oh, excuse me. Alright, time to catch some piggies. I think you're covered in pee-pees. Or maybe it's orange. They're not falling out of my hand. I don't care if I pee on it. Sombrero, come back. I could give that back to her tomorrow. Mr. Mateo. This is gonna be fun. Come here, buddy. I'm sorry if you see my butt. Come here, buddy. You're gonna make me run laps. Okay, I'm like, I don't want to step on 1,000 poops. Come on, buddy. Okay, I know how to do this. Yeah? Got him. I had to outsmart him. There you go, buddy. That did not go as planned. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Okay. Ow, ow. Oh my god, I have so many poops on the floor that I stepped on. That's gonna suck. It's fine. It's fine. We can still clean it. Not a big deal. Okay. So I'm gonna drag this closer to the cage so that I don't make a mess. okay, well, it's gonna make a mess anyway. But at least it'll be closer to the garbage can. Hang on, I'm gonna move the camera until you can watch the boys. A little bit more. While they're in their cage. I don't think you want to watch an empty floor. There. Bruno's in behind the little hay pile. Yep, I stepped on a lot of poopies. Thank God I can clean them off my Crocs. Oh, more poopies.